Yo, it's your boy Alex THSC, Mr. Box Office, and if you didn't know, get to know. And this is a video explaining a little bit of my appearance on the football terrace, my reasoning for why I said what I said on the football terrace, saying Conte needs to walk. And it's quite simple. He's not getting backed. He's not getting backed at all. He didn't get backed last year in January with those two players that he got last minute. That ended up us getting top four. Did have influence on us, impact on us getting top four, even though we didn't play that well. We didn't play as well as other people were saying. He didn't get backed in the summer with the players that he got, because Basuma clearly isn't a midfielder that he wanted. It was just a deal that came available, and it was something that was available. Perisic is obviously a signing. It looks like Richarlison was a signing. Longley was definitely not. Jed Spencer's definitely not. And the other player that went to Udinese, Udeji, if I've got his name wrong, I do apologise. Well, he's gone back on loan. And we didn't get the right wing back he needed for his system. We didn't get the centre backs that he needed, the ball playing centre backs he needed for his system. And he hasn't got a creative midfielder. He hasn't got a left wing back that can run down the wing. Yes, he did get Perisic, but look at his age. You can't expect somebody. I know he's fit and he's done okay. He's done okay. To be fair, you say for the standards of Tottenham, maybe brilliant, but you know, some people's got their standards. I've got my standards. And well, if you're a top team, you know what the standard is, and I've already said it already. But he clearly has not got backed. And as I said, the question I've said already, if you know, you should know what Conte wants. If you don't know what Conte wants, what is the point of getting him in the first place? He was only brought in to keep the fans happy. Pratigy made an absolute mare of a manager search when he came in. He chose to go for managers that are balanced, pragmatic managers like Nuno, Gattuso. The only one was played good football was Fonseca, and that was it. Then Conte as well, when it didn't work out. So because of the mess up of that, and all the mess up of getting Nuno in, which was his fault, because he's the one that persuaded him to persuaded Levy to take him on with the way that he played in with Valencia, and then the trump card was Conte, and everybody was jumping up and down, singing Antonio, Antonio, Antonio. Therefore, Antonio, and now all of a sudden, now we're saying that we're playing dire football. This is rubbish football, fossil football. I've heard, quote the pun. Well, can you be surprised? Can you be surprised? Because, like I said, we relied on Harry Kane and Son to be fit last season, and that override everything. As I said, if Moira and Bergwijn were in those games, you would have not seen the same results because they were helping us massively, as well as Kulusevski and Bentancur. And that's some compliment coming from me when I was calling them rejects on the football terrace. So that's why I'm saying that. So really, when you look into conclusion of that, why is he here? We're not going to give him the championship he needs. He wants to win championships. He doesn't want to just get top four. Top four is not good enough for him. He wants championships. He wants trophies. You know, he's a manager that wants to win now. And if he doesn't see it, there's no point. And you can see with the squad, the way he uses the squad, he only uses the players that he trusts, and that's it. So, in all conclusion, there's no point. He needs top players for his system. We're not going to give him top players. We're deliberating over players. He's clearly mentioned what he wants. I think the quote that summed it all perfectly, that light bulb just came up to my head saying, okay, this ain't working. and time's ticking, and he just needs to walk. Do us a favor and walk, and do us a favor, and also prove a point to the board. Is that he said the club want young players. Conte wants players that are ready in their prime. There's a conflict straight away. So for me, just to come to a conclusion, it's quite simple. If you're not doing what he wants, if you don't know what he wants and you're not doing what he wants and you're trying to compromise, which is stupid for Tottenham, because who's looking like the mugs here? Who's the ones that didn't have the trophies? Who doesn't have the trophies? Yes, we only got one Carabao Cup, but one Carabao Cup compared to what Conte's got, and you're paying him all that money, top dollar, top money to manage our club, and you're telling him to do it our way, the way that we're going with young players that are not good enough. Don't like saying that, but not good enough. Yeah? And you're advising someone who's won trophies the way he's done it, and you're telling him to do telling him how to do his job when you're paying him the big dough. It don't make sense at all. It's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. So yes, Conte's at fault as well, but a manager that's a winner doesn't change. He doesn't change his ways. He doesn't compromise his values. If he's won with how many clubs, and someone said, oh, well, yeah, well, I'll go into that in a bit because I've just digressed. But like I said, if Conte's won with that system in many clubs already, in Italy, in England, he's not going to change. He's not going to change. Managers are stubborn. Guardiola's stubborn. Klopp is stubborn. They got away and they stick to it because it's worked with them before, and that's it. That's the way it works with these top managers, and that's what he wants to do with. He wants to compete with those top managers for honours. For honours. So we're kind of really dragging our toes at this, saying that we need to give him time. Oh, he needs to stay. He ain't staying. If he's staying, he's accepting this dross. He's accepting this. And then he's at fault if he stays. If he knows he's not going to get backed, if he's not going to get the players he needs, he's accepting it. So he's at fault as well then. And I know he's not going to stay for this because he wants the best. And that's it. We brought him in for the wrong reasons. He's not the right manager for Tottenham. He was never the right manager for Tottenham. And that's a fact. A cast iron fact. And that's it. So that's why I said what I said on the Football Terrace. And that's it. I don't know if I'm going to say any more on this anymore. Because even I, coming from Mr. Main Event, the Mr. Box Office, I'm even getting fed up with talking about this now. Because there's only one way we're going. Down. And that's it. And it's not good anymore. It's not good. I'm fed up. I'm really fed up. You know, it's now got to a point now where it's becoming it's coming familiar failure. And you just don't care anymore. And when you have to Google, like I said, when you have to Google about us, the last time we won a championship, you're in trouble. I just want to address something that I heard, which just made absolutely no sense. Because I've finished with the Conte business. We all know what I've said already. I just need to say this. If you're saying to me that we should expect fourth, why did you get in Conte in the first place? Someone argues saying, we expect to be fifth. We're not good enough. We're not good enough. So don't get in a championship manager who wants top players. just a little tip for some Tottenham fans that say, "Oh, it don't really matter. Don't really matter." Really doesn't matter at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, we're not that great. We weren't expected to be second. We weren't expected to be second. This is our level. Eighth is our level. We've got too much high expectations. Well, there were some people that were rating the transfer window a 10. But I don't rate transfer windows because I'm not a FIFA enthusiast. I don't watch FIFA. I watch what's on the pitch. And I was sitting there thinking, let's give it time. I said, wait till the after World Cup and see how it goes from there. We are a joke. We are an absolute joke. We're an absolute joke. And that's it. And fans that are saying this are embarrassing. But you're going to get what you deserve, because at the end of the day, we're going to have to reset, refresh, and restart. And release a different side where players are going to leave. Players are going to leave. And we're going to have to start all over again. And whether we're going to get back to where we're going to get to, I don't know. I do not know. But I've said enough on this. And as I said, there's going to be there's a new phase on Alex THFC, Mr. Box Office channel, the main events channel, and we're going to see some new content. Because as I said, I refreshed myself, I reset myself, and I'm going to release a different side to this channel where we're going to actually talk about some good, the bad, and just the bang average. So that's a little teaser to what we're going to be talking about soon on this channel, coming soon. But we'll leave it like that. And as I say, closing, if you didn't know, get to know, support your boy, Mr. Box Office, on the channel, subscribe and like, and take care. And I'm out of here. Take care.